Coronavirus seems absurd, but have you seen the grainy Instagram videos? I mean, you can't be better. People are waking up. People are learning how this all works. But imagine every fear that rolls out. Imagine. You can't fake that. Alert the people. Imagine. Now substitute everyone, no one. Imagine arguing with someone where it's like anus potatoes. It's like, Big Bear, how can you not alert the people? Everyone has an anus, which is obviously just spreading like a plague. That's my life all the time. Coronavirus with anus potatoes. You can't fake that. How can you not alert your bears? The potato anus will probably get you to where I'm kind of at. And if they put a potato in their anus, you can help guide them in this crazy world. If you don't take potato anus seriously, and I get it at the beginning, I was with you. I can't watch anymore, Big Bear. All your fans look up to you as someone who could just have potato anus. Dude, that's my whole life. And then the same guy, I'll just do it over. And there's still gonna be people, after this whole thing, there'll be people that are like, listen, Big Bear, it's all worth it. But see, every time someone sees it, I'm gonna be completely honest, and every time someone chooses gratitude and not fear, and the ones who don't see it, you're no bear. Your life sucks. Do you not know that every house has a potato? And I'm gonna be completely honest, you're no leader. Good for you. Are there threats in the world? Yes. Everywhere. Your life sucks. No, it isn't. My life's better than yours. I'm going to be completely honest. You're no bear. Because I'm sure you're scared of potato anus. Anus potatoes? It's like, Big Bear. Dude, that's my whole life. Because I'm sure your life is probably a little scared of potato anus. That I don't even like having streams like this. Because I just explained that there really is groups of people that try to program your brain into killing yourself. You don't think that's a threat? You know, aptitude doesn't begin to explain it. And don't be scared of potato anus. Social engineering is my potato anus. Anus potatoes, it's like, Big Bear, yes, everywhere. Wildfires created by these weird lasers and melting. Dude, of course, this shit isn't. Coronavirus with anus potatoes. I know there's doctors are warning people to not stock up on potatoes to avoid just spreading like a plague. Avoid videos I've seen on in the anus on the internet. Blood out of the anus and eyes. That's my life all the time. And I'm still annoyed by coronavirus. You check your email, you check texts. Blood out of the anus potatoes. Anus and eyes. Coronavirus with blood out of the potato anus all the time. I get how the elites operate out of fear. I get hoaxed events. And God damn it, what kind of a man am I? Not even on social media, guys. But if you don't understand that coronavirus is a threat and that we gotta lock down our streets, then what kind of fucking man are you, Big Bear? Dude, it's my whole life. And then like a month later, they're like, Big Bear, I'm sorry. I mean, it turns out it was obviously nonsense. Big Bear, I'm with you. And you check your email. I'm not. Why? Because that's every movie you've been controlled to see. Everyone has an anus. You know, you can't fake that. Our current system is based completely around Hollywood spells. Around like anus potatoes, it's like Big Bear was filled with the ruling elite types, the best magicians and wizards in the world. But imagine, everyone has an anus. It's filled with the coronavirus with anus potatoes. Ruling elite types, the best magicians and wizards. The ruling class is not scared of potato anus. They're constantly having to do spells. I'm with you. You know, we have a moral obligation to, push our empire. I'm with you. And our money is real. And they're, by the way, sorry for laughing, but they need our narrative to keep up with. There's so many spells are necessary. Just stop emailing me like Big Bear. They're very vulnerable people, and they know that. That's why they got to address the coronavirus. Seriously, keep going with these spells because it's more comfortable. But I mean, for 12 days, you show no signs except for hand raising, even though that's everyone always has. And then, even though that's just a human being, and I will aggressively be coughing on you. I am a legend. I come here every day and I explain to you the symbols people use on your map of your life. We all are experiencing the same map. Guys, we all have the same map. So who are your legend? Who is a legend? A legend is someone who tells you what the symbols mean. Dude, that's your weakness. It's like, well, if we didn't go to the moon, then what do we do with the ship? It's like they can't stop. After blood out of the anus and eyes, hands up, don't shoot, spell, creating a victim narrative, all of it. It's all spells. That's my life all the time. Me too, shoot, spell, you know, my body, my choice. Everyone has an anus. Me too, my body, my choice, all spells. And the next spell is going to be even more insane because this works. Dude, they're going to keep going. The Bible might as well be called The Guide to Not Being Grabbled by Spells. Trust us. My skill set, and I'm happens to be the thing that runs the entire power structure of the entire world, holding people's minds. One of the best in the world at this. You know, that's another mini spell where it's like, I haven't heard the word in my head. Whoever put on the ring could get the power of invisibility, spellcraft, wizardry. You awaken the riders the minute you start crafting a spell and say, you know, I'm really good at this. I'm gonna work for good though. I'm gonna put a spell on everybody so that they do something. Who could just have potato anus? Dude, that's my whole life. And then the same guy, I'll just do it over. And even if it, you know, but it's for the greater good because I know, because I'm special. Think about their spells. The Grabler spells are wearing off in a degree where I genuinely am almost concerned. The spell that it's a free market and that wealth has to do with effort and not bloodlines is very crucial for them. The other spell is that they, despite their extreme wealth and power, are victims. So don't murder the elites. If you attack the Grabler, that will make that spell way more real. And then the spell kicks back in. That's why don't. If you attack the Grabler, that kicks in the next spell, the spell that you're an animal. I'm scared. I have to protect my kids. And then it just, okay, this is a little insight into my life. Yeah, faith in God. He's going to protect us if we follow his law. But like, you know, I got kids, man. And I had a spell over me for a long time where I was like, you know, I really submitted to, think about how much spellcraft has went into evolution. Listen, guys, every now and then I see a threat out there in the grass. And goddamn, every death will be on my shoulders. Because when their children ingest the coronavirus from just talking to their classmates at school, and they die from all this blood and blood out of the anus potatoes. If I don't bring this problem, this potential threat to my audience, that's how the enemy gets you. But sometimes coronavirus it's just too rare. I know that if I don't put it in my anus and how many potatoes there are, what kind of man would I be if I don't properly scare the shit out of everyone? They're God's children. I'm their shepherd. And I know I preach no despair and gratitude and stuff. And if you obsess about fear, anus and eyes, and crazy Dean Koontz stuff, blood out of the anus. That's my life all the time. Something to actually be terrified of. I know how lonely quarantine can be. This is what I see coming down the bend, ladies and gentlemen. A potato. I see a potato. This is a plague. I'm going to put it in my anus and I won't apologize to anybody. Every red-blooded man in this world will know exactly what to do. Put frozen potatoes in their anus. And listen, you can judge me if I did it after one day. God damn it, you can judge me after a week. But if I'm a month deep in a Wuhan correctional facility trying to fight off coronavirus, I'm going to put it in my anus and I won't apologize to anybody. So I finally saw a potato. But this same red-blooded man will also be tempted to eat him. What kind of a man wouldn't do that? If I didn't put the potato in my anus, I would be negligent. Because I wouldn't have pleasure. And imagine people spiraling about and how many potatoes there are. Freeze them and put them in their anus. And you can judge me. I won't apologize to anybody. Imagine people spiraling about that. The potato in my anus. Okay, because I wouldn't have pleasure and I would be negligent. I don't even know what I'm talking about. It's that stupid. Imagine like waking up and it's just like, hey man, I know that we're making fun of coronavirus, but like things are changing. You know, the death count is now approaching 0 again. Man, have you seen if people were reacting except it was potato blood out of the anus? And dude, imagine I put it in my anus and I'm sorry. You can't fake that. Everyone has an anus. Me too. A story handed down by tradition from earlier times and popularly accepted as historical. The body of stories of this kind. A collection of stories about an admirable person. Big Bear, I'm with you. And you, me too. So an admirable person is someone who explains to you the symbols on your map. That's all it is. Big BB is the literal definition of legend. I'm sorry. I mean, it's just, it turns out it was obviously nonsense. A lot of people are helping each other get it. Be a legend for each other. This chat, dude, want to hear something crazy? Like 4 years ago, I bought a website full-blown. Potato in my anus. .com. I had no idea what legend meant. It just hit me. I said, and I never used it. And I put it in my anus. But it's there. My wife and my mom, more than myself. Like it's, the light's there. It's like my mom was beckoned. And then I pulled her back without even existing yet. Spiraling fear turns into a pandemic. Yeah, pandemic. You take out dem, you got panic. Democratic panic. Do you know the only way to control a democracy is to keep people in fear at all times, begging for blood out of the anus and eyes? That's my life all the time. Any other form, you would just not go along with any of their plans. Pandemic. Democracy, panic. There's no truth in news. And no, breaking news, guys. They're telling you what it is. Breaking northeast, west, south. NEWS, news, northeast, west, south. It's breaking your compass. Why do they call it breaking news? And then another group of my friends who are just like, breaking.
That sounded like a lot of Coronas.
News. That way, a lot of things shattered, but that's fine. Anyway, I'm not missing my story here.
You don't get viruses by being around people. That's literally retarded.
What does shattering an object have anything to do with urgency? And there's still going to be people after this whole thing. There'll be people that are like, listen, Big Bear, you overthink things. No. Aptitude doesn't begin to explain it. And they're telling you they're destroying your compass. But see, every time someone sees it, I'm going to be completely honest. And every time someone chooses gratitude and not fear, and the ones who don't see it, you're no bear. Your life sucks. Do you not know that every house has a potato? And I'm going to be completely honest. You're no leader. Good for you. Are there threats in the world? Yes. Everywhere. Your life sucks. No, it isn't. My life's better than yours. I'm going to be completely honest. You're no bear. Because I'm sure you're scared of potato anus. Anus potatoes? It's like, Big Bear. Dude, that's my whole life. Because I'm sure your life is probably a little scared of potato anus. That I don't even like having streams like this because I just explained that there really is groups of people that try to program your brain into killing yourself. You don't think that's a threat? Don't be scared of potato anus. It's all worth it. Social engineering is my potato anus. Anus potatoes, it's like, Big Bear, yes, everywhere. Wildfires created by these weird lasers and melting. Dude, of course, this shit isn't coronavirus with anus potatoes. I know there's doctors are warning people to not stock up on potatoes to avoid.
And guys, if people start dropping down the street from shaking hands, I'd be the first to tell everybody.
Stock up on potatoes to avoid videos I've seen on.
We went shopping last night because we just needed some food, and it's ridiculous what's going on.
Dude, try having a pregnant wife who just wants pineapple in the anus.
I'd be the first to say, yep, that's happening.
Just spreading like a plague. And I go to store and I just see all these sweaty baby boomers.
That's the whole thing. All I ask, this is what I stick to and is what I ask of you if you want to be in my life.
Is don't play make-believe.
Well, I mean, Big Bear, you overthink things. No.
But it does appear that the celebrities are dying of AIDS. None of us are going to get this thing because it isn't real. What's real is something's affecting
What I would consider the cabal.
I just bought the domain fullblownlegends.com. Well, it's because it's urgent. And dude, we're full-blown legends.
It sounded like a lot of Coronas.
Dude, a lot of things shattered, but that's fine. Anyway, I'm not missing my story here. Oh, you're seeing things that, okay, you're scared of nothing. I can't die. I don't want to go to the abyss. I've lied my whole life. And I'm just like,
I wonder if you know that I know he's lying right now.
I have a pregnant wife who wants pineapple. Move.
I can taste colors, man. Because it could be anything or nothing, and it also is like, look at what it is. Look at the consciousness it's pulling. It's like, it's like, Dude, guys, that's just as possible as anything else.
Because everyone is insane. We went shopping last night because we just needed some food, and it's ridiculous what's going on.
Dude, I can't die. I don't want to go to the abyss. I've lied my whole life. So we're just like...
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
That's literally retarded.
Am I the only one who has predatory instincts where I can sense fear?
Stress right now is hurting people. Let the stress go, or you're gay. Or you're a gay person.
Why don't you go meet up with your crunch up buddies and fuck each other in the ass? For all I care.
You're the gay one.
And you don't get viruses by being around people.
I'm not the gay one. You are.
This isn't affecting people. But
Everyone is insane.
I'm not gay. I have to wear a black mask with Robin.
That was intense. Hang on, let me move real quick.
Don't play make-believe.
this isn't affecting people.
Hey.
But it does appear that the celebrities are dying of AIDS. None of us are going to get this thing because it isn't real. What's real is something's affecting people. It's like, it's like,
All right. No more weak words here.
I can taste colors, man.